Here we are at Curry's in Ruislip, and we're going to see Ramjac do a sonic art show. Hi Ramjac.
Hi Paul, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Excellent, nice to see you, thanks for coming.
I'm coming.
I remember you. I don't remember your name.
Phil.
Phil, yeah, how are you?
Yeah,
Thanks
good.
for coming.
Look very relaxed.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it? So what's happening is, we're preparing all the media at the moment, so we're going around making sure that everything will make a noise. When it makes a noise, we'll switch it down so it's ready.
So all these people here are...
Not all these people, a lot of them are shoppers.
Oh.
Okay? So
They will be completely surprised when it happens.
Yeah, there's a gentleman over there, you can just see, that's Toby. He's got a green and white bag which has got CDs in it if you need to load CDs into him.
So can you tell us what's actually happening here today?
Today is an event called Volume at Curry's. At the moment people are going around preparing all the media playing units to be able to play something and to be able to turn it up. And we're preparing, so at 5 o'clock we are going to turn everything on and up. So it will start with the quietest units first, like anything with the headphone, GPS, laptops. There's 45 laptops, so that should generate a little buzz, and this is a very echoey place. I've been in here during a thunderstorm, and you really feel it. So even those little things I think are going to resonate. And then we move on to the hi-fis, we move on to the radios, the DVD players, the televisions, of which there are about 50 odd at the back. And they're all playing the same channel, they all play a demo DVD. So when they go up one by one, that's going to get increasingly loud. And then finally the Bose home entertainment systems are massively loud. I've been assured they're the loudest things in here. They'll drown out everything else. So what I'd like to do is get it up so that there's a buzz, and then a bigger buzz, and a bigger buzz, and a bigger buzz. And then we can really go for full volume. And then we can, somebody's asked me already, what happens when it's all at full? And I said, well, that's party time. And from there, when we decide it's time to switch them down, there is a tannoy over there, public address system for the whole of the store. And I'd like to use that simply because there's more noise. But I think that's a great way to call everybody up and down if and when necessary. And then the idea is to go back down to silence. Now this isn't going to be that quick because I've realised with the number of people we've got, which is about 10, and a few more people keep arriving, so maybe we've got 15 by now. And at 5 o'clock we should have about 20 people. We should be able to go up and down. It's going to take as long as it's going to take. I really am not entirely sure how long. If it happens really quick we could do it again. But Curry's shuts at 6 o'clock and we kick off at 5. So we know we need to have it down well before 6 o'clock so that the Curry's staff can go home. My nephew Tom, who's about this tall with blonde hair and dark glasses, dark rimmed glasses, he's got a memory stick with MP3s on it. And everything else is up to you. If you can make a radio work, a DVD player, the TV's at the back. Can you do the TVs? There's so many TVs.
Yeah, okay.
You go around, make sure that there's volume happening, and then turn the volume down. It's either on the side or on the front.
So the staff don't mind us doing it?
It's all above board, and I even have a signed piece of paper, which I didn't bring with me, but don't tell them that. Because if we want to cancel it now, it's probably too late. So these are the instructions, or guidelines, I should say.
And is it going out live? Has it been streamed somewhere?
It will be streamed very shortly. Charles is just working on getting that together. I need to put in the password so we can get onto the net. I've got the password here in front of me. I'm just trying to keep abreast of all information. I really don't need my GPS here anymore, although it might be nice if it kicked off and played something.
You are at your destination.
Yeah, that's what it will say when everything's up. Brilliant. So just back onto the stream again, folks, just talking to the radio. We're live from Curry's in West Ruislip. We're streaming Volume at Curry's.
Good.
We're going to switch everything up.
Glad you're here as well. Remember me.
We have listeners. Fantastic. Welcome aboard, everybody. Hope you're going to enjoy the show. It'll be a bit quiet while we start off. The aim was to get really quiet first, so we start from silence. And I can see that the stream level is really quite low. And it seems I have to go right up to the mic to make anything happen. And even that's not much. But believe me, it's going to get louder in here. So hopefully you guys will be patient. Thank you for locking in and listening. Lock it tight to Ramjac Radio. We're live at Curry's.
Whilst we're waiting for Volume at Curry's to start, we're just going to ask Mrs. Chivers what she's doing here and what is her preferred, Anne, what is your preferred choice of music medium?
That one and that one and that one.
So you're playing the Dysons,
I'm
are
playing
you?
the Dysons, yes.
So, the way you understand it, what is this event about then?
It's about Paul's master's degree, and it's going to be videoed, and it's part of his master's thesis, I suppose. Instead of writing a thesis, he's making a noise because it's a sonic degree.
A sonic degree?
It is, yes.
So do you
sonic
know much,
arts.
Sonic arts. Do you know much
That's
about
right.
this? Can you tell us, which you don't know, what sonic degrees and arts is all about?
Well, it's all about sound, making, well, like art can be a picture on the wall, and it's for your eyes, and this is for your ears. And it can be beautiful, it can be ugly, same as a painting can be. It can be just something different, like art can be something different. Like Damon Hirst, you wouldn't think that his half a calf would be art, and you wouldn't think that a Dyson could be art as well. But this is Paul's idea, that art is more than a picture on the wall, it can also be sound.
Wonderful. So she's playing the Dysons.
Different sounds. They have different notes.
And you're playing the silent one. Are you gonna participate?
No.
You are already. I can hear it. It's making its own note. Oh, thank you. So, this is Paul's mum coming live and direct from the vacuum corner.
That's right. Okay, different notes on different Dysons.
Fantastic. Brilliant. Would you like to be the signal to start it in about 2 minutes' time?
Yes.
Can you press any of those? Can somebody press those?
I can just...
That's all you need then? Great.
What's that?
Fantastic, okay. I wonder how long those run for. How's it going? So you got earplugs. A few people are asking for earplugs. I forgot to bring them. We're very close to kick-off.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute until the volume at Curry's event begins. Just in case you don't know, we're going to turn the volume of everything in the store that can make a noise up. Bit by bit, starting with the quietest units first. So that's the headphones, the laptops, GPS, anything that's been prepared by the volunteers that have come in since about 3:30 this afternoon. After that, we're going to get the radios on the go, CD players, DVDs, televisions, and the Bose home entertainment centres. When you hear the vacuum cleaner start, I think we should all start. Mrs. Chivers over there is going to start with the vacuum cleaner. I'll give her the signal when. It's 5 o'clock. Let's go.
By Frank Fielding 20 minutes from time. Aaron McLean also went close to the
accordion, Kermit Driscoll and Joey Barrett, bass and drums. And there's more where that John Franklin of Guernsey.
see your playing part.
saw an elephant.
volume now?
Say that again.
Are you at the point of dropping volume now?
Yeah, we're pretty much ready to drop it. It's 17 minutes past, so I think when we've been going for another 3 minutes, let's say 20 minutes, we can take it down. That's been pretty awesome so far. Do you know how to make this thing do a video?
No. So what, is this streaming live on the net now?
Yeah. I wanted to get a bit of video. It suddenly occurred to me I might be able to with that, but I can't. Anyway, you got some?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, I think by the time I get back up to the microphone, if it can be heard, we might be able to switch stuff down bit by bit and just let it go. Let it ease down.
No, already turned it stuff down.
Okay, want to start?
Yeah.
Fair play. Hey, let's do it. Start it and take it down.
I don't want to take a couple minutes or I think I'm
But I don't think it won't be a problem. Yeah, we're going to start turning them down. Okay. Sequence. I think just get them down. The curry start, just want them down. So
okay.
Yeah, it's going to take a while.
Alright.
Well, alright. Yeah, well, alright.
Start taking this down. No, you take this down. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to start taking the volume down. If we can take the loudest units down first, the bows, the televisions, there's about 50 televisions there. If we can get the televisions down, and then the hi-fis, there we go.
Do we turn the hoovers off last?
Yeah, Hoover's got to go on till the end.
Early on, so I make sure.
Well, it's my mum on the Hoovers, you're never going to get her off it. She's guarding it like a Rottweiler. Down we go, ladies and gentlemen, down we go. Those loud ones have got to go down now.
Let's just twist that so I can see what's going on here.
I'm going to go round again, Paul.
Yeah.
And get the quieter moves. Look at this one, that's the listeners online. Big shouts to everybody locked on worldwide. I bet they're all in Ruislip. They just couldn't get out for the day. They've got it on while they're watching EastEnders and the football results. Somebody told me today it's the last day that that guy who reads the football results is reading the football results. This is his last one.
Oh, we should have got get the football results and then have the last
We should have
football
had it on
results
50
and
television.
ended with that.
Let's go up there and see what's happening. It's all very quiet now. What? Wow. Okay, so we're walking back in. People hanging around looking and not switching stuff down, which is kind of cool. One or two rogue things. I'll shut up now.
More streaming video, more video editing, more photo editing, gaming, HD, fun, brilliant. Vision makes you more you. Get Vision technology with the new AMD accelerated processor.
Samsung Smart TV.
I confronted her with this. I said, yes, but she said,
yeah, just to visit. Well, we'll see. Yeah, see. See you later. Yeah, see you later.
Turn it down.
But it's still open until December the 4th. It's open Thursday till Sunday at the Usurp Art Gallery in West Ruislip.
What is?
The Threshold exhibition, which is the partner to this event. Threshold goes on Thursday to Sunday, 2 till 7, from last Friday up until December the 4th. We're hoping for a closing party. It's being discussed because the opening party was a real success. And at that exhibition, there's lots of technology playing multiple audio streams. And the idea is you can come along and plug your own iPhone, MP3 player. Somebody's brought, what do they bring? A Deptford synthesizer with a noise echo pedal and just joined in with it. You can play drums which are linked to things like the radio. You play the drums, the radio starts up. It's based on noise gates set by Threshold, hence the exhibition's called Threshold.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think we're nearly there now, aren't we? By the way, for people listening on Ramjac Radio, when the stream goes off, we go back to the usual Ramjac Radio playlist, which is 4 days of solid music on a random playlist. Permissions given, it's albums and unreleased material, variety from a lot of really great artists, because having been around the music business for 20 odd years, people have given me some amazing stuff. I'm not going to list it, but it's a great listen and it's really diverse, really varied. So please come back and have another listen. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for taking part in Volume at Curry's. Thank you also, especially to all the Curry's staff and to Neeraj, the area manager who has made this whole thing possible. Quite amazingly, when I asked him, he said yes. So many, many thanks. Thanks to all the volunteers. I hope you had a great time.